Hello and welcome. I am your game master, Magnus Spectre, and welcome to The Achievement Perfectionist, a series where we play every game that we can get a hold of and complete all 1,000 gamer score and acquire all achievements, even those that have 0. Right now, we are working on achievement difficulty 1 games and building our way up to 10, so this is difficulty level 1 out of 10. We don't really have to worry about anything in this one, as most of it's, actually not most of it, all of it is story related. So all I've got to do is sit back and enjoy the game. So let's go ahead and continue on and see if we can have a season finale this week as we work on the 5th 100%ed game.
I vote we get you out. How hard can it be? You're Bruce Wayne.
The Waynes always get what they want.
All it would take is a phone call.
Well, sure, but there's no phone.
Assume I can take care of that.
All right.
But it's gonna come at a price. When I get out of here, you're gonna owe me a favor. Okay? Just one. Yeah, I don't know what it is yet. But what's one favor between friends?
I mean,
Sure.
I don't have a reason to distrust you right now.
Excellent. We'll have loads of
You remember that.
You'll see. All right, tell you what. I'm gonna make a distraction to get the guards away from that gate. The rest is up to you. You make that phone call, and I promise I'll tell you how to find those missing drugs. Hey, Zaz.
Interesting.
Hello, Zaz.
What the hell do you want?
Settle a bit. What happens if you make a tally mark before you kill someone?
What are you talking about? Ah! No! No, I don't match anymore. Oh god, I don't match!
You can fix that right
Oh
now.
my.
Skin feels like it's itching. Burning! Need to get rid of it! Stop! Someone get me a sedative! Run, Brucey! Run!
John, the distraction could have been a lot better than this. I'm sorry, John. I can't do this.
Jesus! Fuck! He was gonna kill me! No!
I think he likes that I did that for.
Damn it, Zaz! Stop! Stop! No! No! I don't match!
Yeah, John had a,
Pretty
huge
grisly scene.
smile on his face.
Multiple stabbings. One of the orderlies had a finger bitten off.
Oh, look! Huh, we already got the achievement. We just completed Chapter 2 of Episode 4. A serious house. Alright. Well, positive side. That does, this time, take us over 5,000 gamer score. So first, a serious house for 20G, bringing us up to 5,015 gamer score. I am forgetting one thing, though. Okay, I don't have a comma. Interesting. Alright, I guess it is what it is. We'll go ahead and tweet. And then post it as well on Facebook, like we always do. All right, so I didn't get that phone call, so I can't get out of here. So this is gonna go interesting.
And according to John, it sounds like you were right in the middle of it.
I was.
I tried to stop it. The whole thing was that sick game. You would understand if you were there.
We're going to look into it further before I feel comfortable making a decision one way or the other.
Of course.
One moment.
Dr. Leland, Wayne's being discharged. Superintendent says he's a liability. Having him here creates an unsafe environment. His butler's here left him.
Interesting.
Seems you have a visitor.
Thanks, Alfred.
Alfred.
Ah, Bruce. Thank heavens you're all right. You see, everything is in order. He is to be released into my care.
What happened with those men in your room? The riot with Zaz? You clearly need help, Bruce.
Yeah, I'm clearly not going to get it, though.
Extensive evaluation, treatment.
I appreciate your concern, Doctor, but I assure you, I'm fine.
You don't know that, Bruce. I'm the medical professional, and
Oh,
from
I
everything I've
really know
observed,
that.
you're clearly in need of treatment.
I'm afraid it's out of your hands now, Doctor. You have the paperwork.
Let's go, Alfred.
I think I just heard John Doe.
Ask the Vales. Ask her parents.
What's that about?
All right.
Well, I just can't believe that Lady Arkham was actually Vicky Vale this entire time.
And all
You
the
get
while
used
she was
to
working
it.
with Cobblepot to try and bring me down.
It's a good thing the family lawyers were able to get you out so quickly.
No kidding. Batman's got some work to do.
Even during Batman's brief hiatus, Gotham has become that much more dangerous. And
How
the
so?
public opinion on Bruce Wayne
Isn't so great.
Well,
That I know.
certainly hasn't gotten any better.
Yeah, well, that's why it's Batman's turn now.
True, I suppose public opinion doesn't affect him much. Though,
Nope.
if the people protesting to have you thrown back in Arkham get their way, that could put a damper on things.
We'll have to make sure that doesn't happen.
Hello, Harvey.
You should have stayed in the asylum where I put you.
What do you want, Harvey?
Thanks, Harvey.
The streets of Gotham are a dangerous place for someone like you right now.
Yeah,
You'll
inside
figure that
wasn't
out
so great either.
Eventually. But by then it'll be too late.
I'll be fine, Harvey. I can handle myself.
I don't think you understand the danger you're in. Maybe you haven't heard, but the children of Arkham have gone underground. Obviously plotting some sort of attack, and people are scared, panicking. I needed to show them that my resolve hasn't weakened, that Gotham is still strong. So I gave them an enemy. You and your family's filthy corruption.
Thanks.
The last thing I need is you traipsing around Gotham.
Would you listen to yourself? You sound insane.
No, I'm just a man who's done
Two-Face
letting
will
assholes
remember
like
that.
you run the world and take
Oh, so
whatever
he's
they want.
Two-Face now.
Can't let you keep running around scot-free, Bruce. It's the will of the people.
You can spare me your will of the people crap, Harvey. I know this is personal.
You knew I was interested in Selena. What you did was a low blow, Bruce. A real
She
man
and
wouldn't have done
me,
that. A friend wouldn't have done that.
She doesn't belong to you, Harvey. She can see whoever she wants.
Do not lecture me about Selena.
little late.
Bruce? Bruce!
What?
We're done talking.
When is this stuff gonna get out of my veins?
What's
Yeah,
going
we are
on here?
done.
Well, well, well. Bruce Wayne. You really must have done something to piss the mayor off so much, hmm? Maybe I'll
I
get a
probably
bonus
did.
for this. Open the trunk. We're searching the car. If we find anything tying you to the children of Arkham, including drugs, weapons, or any other suspicious materials, you will be taken into custody.
I know my goddamn rights, and you better have a warrant to back that up.
Don't need one. Mayor Dent gave his enforcers full search and seizure rights.
Of course he did.
Come on, what's the damn holdup?
Get back to your car.
Of course. Should have known. Go back to Arkham, you damn maniac!
The hell?
Careful, or you'll be the next Cobblepot.
Showing your face in public like this? Not real smart.
I am tired, I am hungry, I haven't showered in 3 days! I want to go home, and if you don't get the hell out of my way, I swear to God, I will have this car run you over, and then back up again, just to make sure it did the job!
Bruce,
Shut up,
Oh.
Alfred, I can handle this!
Someone else heard that, right? This psycho just threatened me.
Yeah, I filmed the whole thing.
Break the
should
phone
lock you
time.
up.
Oh, God.
They already did.
Alfred, I'm sorry. I don't...
you'll be fine. We just need to get out of this mess.
Nowhere to run, dirtbag.
Next one won't be a warning shot! All right.
Well, at least
The
he's
way
sort
I
of on
see
my
it,
side.
There are two ways we can do this, Bruce Wayne. Either I let these people at you and see how you handle mob justice, or you could make a little donation to me and my boys to help us stay well-funded, hmm? And well-armed? What do you say?
They've got us blocked in. I can't back up. This is turning ugly, sir. What would you like to do?
Hey, the mayor's gonna hear about this, and it ain't gonna make him happy.
Hey, he's the problem, not us.
Back off, people!
Bruce! Hey! Your father committed innocent people to Arkham and made sure they stay there for the rest of their lives!
Keep back!
Yeah, I don't want to ram the barricade.
It's everything I have, okay?
Sure, that'll work.
Seems like the best bet.
This isn't over.
Yeah, sure. Take it up with City Hall.
Yeah, don't try and stop me again because I will take you out. Glad to hear you got out of Arkham. See ya when you get back. Well, at least Selena's doing good with me. Got some stuff we need to talk about. Oh. This doesn't sound good.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Bruce, Harvey's clearly lost it. All over the news yelling about how you need to be brought to justice, throwing whoever he wants in jail. Not really interested in seeing what he has planned for me. I was supposed to be here laying low. Does this look like laying low to you?
Funny, I thought you could handle yourself.
Oh, I can. I just also know when it's time to make myself scarce. Don't you get it, Bruce?
I
Harvey
suppose.
catching you in my apartment drove him completely around the bend.
So you're saying you think his breakdown is our fault?
Yeah? Don't get me wrong, Bruce. The night was a lot of fun, but not worth dying for. He's dangerous. You understand, don't you?
Okay, don't you think you're being just a little overdramatic? Harvey wouldn't kill you.
No? Look what he's done to you. And you're the type of person who shows up in headlines. He could have me killed and no one would ever know.
So where you gonna go?
We got some other business I need to take care of.
What other business?
Look at yourself, Bruce. You're in no shape to take on Harvey. Or the children of Arkham, for that matter.
This is why I need
course.
help.
That's my car. See you around. Good luck with all of this.
Well, this seems about like real life. Yeah, we have got to get rid of that because it is maddening.
Okay. I just need to get to the computer.
I wonder if that's what's still affecting Harvey. Maybe that's why he's going crazy. Oh, I know it is.
Turning Gotham into a police state. Oswald has stolen my company, and we need to find Vicky and the children of Arkham before they strike again. I can't just ignore
Try
it.
to, at least.
You're in no condition to work.
No, but I'm in no condition to let this go.
Then help me. Feels like the whole damn cave is coming down around me.
Of course I'll help. Let's start by addressing the problem at hand.
You're right.
This stuff.
Let's just focus on getting my head clear first. Bring up everything we know about Vicky Vale's drug.
Yes, of course.
If I can isolate the presence of the drug, I should be able to synthesize an antidote.
Maybe give it to
Start a DNA
Harvey.
scan. Compare it to my DNA on file in the back computer.
I'll make the preparations.
Alright, so let's see. Nothing in the news. However, there's a Gotham feed, right? Let's see what's going on in the land of Gotham. Mayor Dent's private security raises concerns. Newly elected Gotham Mayor Harvey Dent has barely moved into City Hall, but it's already apparent this administration will be quite different than the last. Look no further than the mayor's recently appointed private security team manning checkpoints throughout the city. Though a spokesperson for the mayor says the checkpoints have been set up in the interest of public safety, they decline to say where the newly hired officers come from. One thing's for sure, however, and that's the chain of command. These new officers report directly to Mayor Dent. Mayor Dent ran as a law and order candidate, and with these new and checkpoints, that doesn't make sense. Gotham will see the promise enacted for better or worse. Wayne out of Arkham in less than 48 hours. Mwah. Gotham's most famous billionaire inmate barely had time to warm up his bunk at Arkham Asylum before he walked out of the front doors a free man. Bruce Wayne was arrested 2 days ago after assaulting incoming Wayne Enterprise CEO Oswald Cobblepot at a press conference on the steps of the Wayne building. The press conference was called after an emergency vote by the board of Wayne Enterprises to remove Wayne as CEO, citing recent troubling revelations about the Wayne family. Many felt his erratic behavior would lead to an extended stay in Gotham's notorious mental health facility, but less than 48 hours after being admitted, Wayne's release was secured by the Gotham City Police Department. Department officials had no comment on the matter. Mayor claims credit for drop in COA crime. Children of Arkham, okay. I was like, what is COA? Well, the GCPD newly released crime statistics show an overall rise in violent crimes across Gotham. The number of incidents involving the so-called Children of Arkham have dropped since the mayor's self-appointed enforcement squads have taken to the streets. In a fiery speech on the steps of City Hall, Mayor Harvey Dent took credit for the reduction in COA activity, claiming that the streets of Gotham would be lost without his personal leadership. However, Mayor Dent is not without his critics. Civil liberation activists issue a statement calling Mayor Dent's new policy militaristic and bordering on fascist. The statement also blamed Dent for the overall rise in crime, suggesting that the mayor's enforcement squad contributed to a growing climate of chaos and fear in Gotham. Okay, some of this is just Missing Gazette reporter may be COA kidnapping. Yeah, try she's the leader of it. Gotham City Police now believe that missing Gotham Gazette reporter Vicky Vale may have been kidnapped by the self-proclaimed leader of the Children of Arkham. In a video statement released late last night on the internet, the mysterious leader claimed to have kidnapped Vale as well as taking responsibility for a number of criminal acts, including thefts and targeted violence throughout the city. Yeah. 10 to 1 says she's just blaming them for stuff that normally happened. No motive for the kidnapping was given other than she is Lady Arkham, although most assume that some or all of Vale's journalism must have provoked the abduction. The GCPD has urged staff at all major Gotham media outlets to use caution and consider additional security measures. GCPD officer linked to Falcone killing returns to force. Renee Montoya, the GCPD officer who allegedly shot mob boss Carmine Falcone, returned to duty this week after the GCPD Office of Internal Affairs dropped its investigation. The department found that Sergeant Montoya was not responsible for her actions after finding evidence that she had been drugged against her will with a powerful mind-altering substance. Her assailant has yet to be identified, although police suspect that the Children of Arkham are involved. The scandal around the Falcone killing continues to be the subject of intense interest and speculation. Amid reports that billionaire Bruce Wayne offered to testify in Montoya's defense, it is unknown what, if any, relationship exists between Wayne and Sergeant Montoya. Maybe we're lovers. The GCPD continues to investigate a shootout involving Montoya while she was on administrative leave following the Falcone killing. The GCPD refused to comment on Montoya's involvement. However, the district attorney's office told Gazette reporters that Sergeant Montoya isn't suspected of any wrongdoing. Nice. All right. Let's get started.
This is the
Drug
refined
molecule.
sample of the drug taken from Officer Montoya after she killed Falcone.
All right. And this is mine.
Here's my DNA
clean.
before the incident. It seems that the drug attaches itself to specific proteins in the genome structure. If we can modify the drug's molecular structure, we should be able to create a counteragent.
Once you've figured this out, we'll have a working antidote. We can cure others affected by the drug.
Create an antidote, match the drug molecule sequence
I
to the
wish that
key
were possible.
image.
This cure is based on my DNA. It'll only work for me.
Oh.
To cure other people, we'd have to sample and decode the genome structure for each and every person to make them an antidote.
We don't have the time or resources for that.
That's why we were lucky to have mine on file already.
Let's go this route first. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. It was this way. Ha! I really had that screwed up, didn't I?
That should do it.
I feel like I have it right. Why isn't it? And yeah. Well then, this should fix me at least.
This needs to be injected directly into the vein to work.
I don't imagine it'll
Alfred,
be much fun.
I need help. Ooh. Looks like it worked. Yay.
Hopefully that does the trick.
It'll work, Alfred. Feel better already.
So, what are we going to do now?
First things first, I need to know what Lady Arkham, has been up to while I've been away. Search for all Children of Arkham recent activity.
A lot of negative stuff.
The press is reporting that Vicky Vale is missing.
Yes, and obviously the police have yet to find a body.
Because they won't.
Woman, trying to get the scoop on you, pretending to care. She betrayed you.
never trusted her. I
never
really
trusted
didn't.
her.
There's always something off.
Your instincts are very rarely wrong, sir.
She was playing me the entire time, breaking me down. She wanted me in Arkham. She wanted me to feel what my father had done to all those people.
Bruce.
There were bigger plans than me, Alfred. Batman stopped her at the Skyrail station, and I can't believe that she isn't finding another way to use the drugs.
Well, if that's true,
she's gotta
may
be
more dangerous than ever.
I know. I met someone in Arkham who gave me a tip on how to find her.
A tip? Do you really think you can trust someone in Arkham Asylum? Offense
I don't have
intended
a
towards your
choice.
recent time there, of course.
He knew that Vicky Vale was Lady Arkham. No one else has that information.
I suppose that's not something we can ignore, trustworthy or not.
Exactly.
He told me that if I want to know what she's planning, then I should visit her parents' house.
If the Vales still live in Gotham, they should be easy enough to locate.
Got it.
Bruce.
Yeah?
If you do find Miss Vale, please, be careful.
I will. Not gonna get a round 2 of that, special sauce that she is carrying. Gotham Heights. Batman's invading a house, because that's right.
I'm inside the Vale house.
Looks like things went, south. Oof. That suit has seen better days.
Alfred, the Vales are dead. One body confirmed, but there is a lot of blood. Alert Gordon.
Will do.
I don't know how this is connected to the drugs yet. Whatever they knew about it, Vicky made sure they kept quiet.
Killing your own parents, step-parents? I'm not sure what to call them, but regardless.
This must be Vicky shortly after she was adopted.
Yeah, she looks happy.
It's a letter from
Oh,
Gotham
so
Social
happy.
Services about a monthly stipend for foster parents.
Vicky's a bit old for that, isn't she?
It's not for Vicky. They have a boy.
Good to know.
Syringe. Seems she hasn't given up her old tricks.
Is this the same drug?
Yes, but this is several times stronger than the dosage I received.
Maybe she's escalating.
This seems personal.
I mean, it is definitely possible. Well, somebody
Her eyes
used
are
it
gone.
on her.
Stabbed out.
That's disturbing.
There's an
Not pretty,
injection wound on her neck. Same kind Montoya and I both received, but this one's much worse.
Yeah.
Recent family photo?
Vicky's not in it. It shows the Vales with another child in front of an industrial office. There's a logo
That's
on the
grand.
building.
Anything else? Ooh.
Large amounts of blood spatter across the walls. It's not steady like arterial spray. Someone was swinging wildly.
So the staff, probably.
There's a slight indentation where something bloody struck the wall with force.
Something thrown?
Nothing I can see.
Oh, goody,
I
hair.
found a lock of hair.
Anything unique about it?
It was cut at a downward angle, probably with some force based on how clean the slice is.
Sure, because a lot of this evidence makes wonderful sense. Oh, well, that was probably the hair then.
It's clean. This wasn't used as a murder weapon.
Then why was it lying on the floor?
Might have been the hair.
Alfred found Mr. Vale.
Alive?
No.
Oh, no.
He's gone. 10 hours at least, judging by the state of his soft tissues.
Ha.
The belt buckle is covered in blood. Before he was hung with the belt, Mr. Vale was beaten with it.
That must be the wall.
Looks like a company logo.
Alright, let's link the knife with the hair. It wasn't used as a weapon, but I'm sure it was.
It appears Mrs. Vale attempted to fight back with this knife, but only managed to slice through the attacker's hair.
Yep. Okay. I assume the belt buckle was probably used with the wall indentation.
The indentation matches the shape of the belt buckle. It must have impacted with the wall during the attack.
Alright, and I assume the logo has to do with this over here. I don't know. Either that or social services.
The logos match. Mr. Vale owned an oil and heating company.
Looking it up now. Yes, he's got a sizable warehouse in the industrial district and a fleet of delivery trucks.
And now Vicky's got it.
So I guess that only leaves these two, right? Whoa.
Same device, same drug. This confirms that Lady Arkham is the murderer.
What exactly happened in that
Now that was
house?
acting weird.
I think I know. After we stopped her at the rail station, Vicky needed a place to hide her supply of drugs. Her father's trucks and warehouse offered the perfect cover. To do that, she needed them out of the way. With Vicky Vale fully assuming her new identity of Lady Arkham. Seems like she didn't need the Vales around to support her old one. Vicky showed up to attack her adopted parents, but only the mother was there at first. Miss Vale fought back and was able to slice off part of Vicky's hair.
Good for her.
Subdued her with the same drug she used on me, but a much, much larger dose.
So the eyes
She then
was
removed the mother's eyes, indicating a deeply personal motivation. This was obviously some sort of vendetta. Sometime during this, Mr. Vale entered. Vicky attacked him with his own belt, striking with the buckle until he was unconscious and bleeding out. Finally, she dragged him to the closet and hung him with the belt. The blood loss got him way before the hanging did.
That's horrific. She never acted out in such a violent way before.
Well, it was personal.
I think someone's still in the house.
Pretty sure that's what we were going for.
If anyone else is here, I'll find them.
Is it my only choice? Sure, let's start at the stairs. I've seen people be trapped in the stairs before in other movies.
There's someone here, under the stairs, alive.
Like I said. Holy crap. I didn't think there would actually be a hidden past. I was just thinking Harry Potter. Should be nice
It's
to the
okay.
kid.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Sir, is everything all right?
It's a kid.
A small snag.
The boy from the photo.
Is he all right?
Aside from the shock and a few bruises, he seems okay.
Traumatized,
He might be
just a
able
little
to tell
bit.
me more about what happened.
Possibly. But if that's the road you go down, please do it with caution.
He's just a kid, I know, and I lost my parents too. So, you'd think he'd know what he's doing.
Hey, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be alright.
Is he talking with Bruce's voice? Good job.
I'm sorry I scared you. It's going to be okay.
Yeah.
He will remember that. Yeah.
I need you to tell me if you saw or heard anything. This is important.
I heard someone say something. Something about drugs, fighting the police. I don't know who.
I
I
do,
don't know
but
who,
you did
because
good.
I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything because they're hidden here. Please don't send me to punishment.
Calm down.
Punish?
See, that does help me. Thank you.
Get down.
Get back in there. Isn't that my...
Batman, what a pleasure to see you. Let me guess, you're trying to figure out our next move, figure out where the drugs are. Did I get it? Am I close? Pathetic. I've got these little back traps all over the city, but I should have known a good double murder would be what brought you out in the open.
Right. Well, that sucked.
The hell?
Well, that sucked too. We're in trouble. Oh, thank you, kid. No, leave him alone. You did amazing. Good job. You took a big risk, though.
Nice work, kid.
The boy will remember that. I mean, it was a good job, but oh.
They're dead.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. But you're not. You're still alive. And those emotions you're feeling, someday you'll learn how to use them. To channel them. You might not understand now, but someday it will make you stronger. I promise. I won't stop until I catch the person that did this.
Let's get you out of here.
You're the kid who saved Batman. And no matter what happens, no matter where you go, that will always be true.
Aww. Now that is sweet.
Owe you one.
That is very sweet and heartfelt.
Batman.
Oh my god.
He was the only survivor.
Come on. Let's get you out of here.
He saved me.
You saved me too, kid. You saved me too.
Jesus. Was this the children of Arkham? Again? Why would they attack a family like the Vales?
Because their daughter, Vicky, is Lady Arkham. She killed her own parents so she could use their company warehouse to stockpile the rest of her drugs.
Vicky? Vicky Vale, the reporter?
Yeah,
So,
trust me.
Who was the boy then?
Just make sure he's taken care of and doesn't fall through the cracks. After what he's been through, he needs a good home.
Yeah, I actually know the drill.
He says he heard something about drugs and attacking the police. Can't confirm anything, but it sounds like the Children of Arkham might be plotting something with those drugs against your people.
Thanks for the heads up.
The warehouse is Vale Oil and Heating. You should secure it as soon as possible.
I'll get on it right away. What about you?
I've got something I need to look into.
Lieutenant!
Oh, I was like,
Securing
what's going on now?
Not anymore, you're not. I'm taking over this investigation. I can't risk you allowing Batman to contaminate our crime scene again.
Yeah, I'm the one who... Never mind. I only trust Jim. Speaking of, we just completed Chapter 3 of Episode 4, netting us another achievement, Home Sweet Home. 20G. Home... Sweet Home. 20G, bringing our gamer score up to 5,035. Wonderful. All right. Continuing on.
And so your bat stunner just didn't work?
That's pretty much.
I have a bad feeling it was no accident. Alfred, get Lucius on the line for me, please. Of course. Let's get a closer look at you.
Well, that's cool.
No damage on the microfiber. Adhesion regulation reads normal. EMP functionality is all in the green. It should have worked.
Should have, but it didn't.
Electricity conductor, everything looks functional. This doesn't make any sense. This is strange. This microchip is emitting a low-bandwidth receiving signal, but it shouldn't be.
Like the ones you shut down in the GCPD.
Which means they got into it.
Lucius had his eyes on the Wayne tag that the Children of Arkham breached. This is something different.
Bruce, I have Lucius on screen now.
Good evening, Bruce. How can I help?
I need you to see something. Sending you schematics.
God, someone's found a way to get past my security upgrades.
Yep.
Not just someone. Oswald Cobblepot.
Bruce, I am so sorry. I should have caught this, but he snuck right under my nose.
It's alright.
Oh, what a mess. With that sleaze Cobblepot at the heart of it all.
Cut yourself some slack, Lucius. There's no way you could have known.
But you do now.
I certainly don't blame you for it.
Well, I still feel a little guilty. Looks to me like he's introduced some sort of bug into your network.
Wonderful.
That's how he's making my equipment malfunction?
For now. But if he keeps it up, he could completely take control of your tech.
So in other words, I gotta go, like, medieval.
That would be catastrophic.
Is there anything you can do?
I can try to work on your firewalls. But if I do anything too drastic, he'll know we're onto him.
I'm tired of being on the defensive. Why don't we attack him instead?
Not Not sure, but I can certainly see what I can do.
Thanks, Lucius.
Bruce, you're going to want to see this.
Excuse us, Lucius.
Of course. Reports of Children of Arkham activity are down.
Of course.
But these efforts do not come cheap. That's why I am formally seizing the Wayne estate.
Of course
so
you
the
would.
corrupt wealth of Gotham's elite can go to the better purpose of protecting Gotham's common man. Mr. Wayne has 24 hours to evacuate his property and turn it over to the city, or he will be removed.
You can't let that egomaniac throw us out on the street.
I'm doing great with this.
After what happened at the debate, Harvey probably isn't the biggest fan of Batman. On the other hand, perhaps Bruce Wayne can appeal to him on a more personal level. Harvey's behavior is unpredictable, random. Who knows how he will react either way?
We should go as Bruce.
This is Bruce's problem, not Batman's. I'll take care of it.
I believe in you, Bruce. I know you can get through to him.
I don't know if I can. But, I don't think there's much choice. Wow, that was fast. Ooh, nice spot, too. Alright, so. We just completed Chapter 4 of Episode 4, being, back to business for 20G. Back to business. Bring our gamer score up to 5,055. Nice. All right, let's see what, if anything, I can do as Bruce.
I don't know if that was the right thing to do. Why did I do that?
Because you're crazy.
Harvey, we need to talk.
If you've come to save your home, you're wasting your time. My mind is made up.
Really? Did you flip the coin?
What happened to the guy who cared about doing the right thing?
This is the right thing, Bruce.
Look, I know you're still pissed off at me about sleeping with Selina. I get it. But this has to stop. Now.
Gotham deserves a mayor that can focus on cleaning up this city. That's why I'm taking your money, your home, everything. It's time that you start paying your debt to Gotham. For the value of your estate, it could be used to do a lot of good.
It's not my debt to pay. What my parents did was not my fault.
Nobody cares. The deal is done.
I mean, you aren't wrong.
Doesn't back down. When they see an enemy, they crush them without hesitation. I made a promise to the city that I would make it better. That I would weed out the crime and corruption.
Boy, you are really living up to your campaign slogan, aren't you? Put a dent in crime.
Oh, I'm living up to it, all right. I'm about to put a dent in crime so large, it'll change the face of Gotham forever.
What are you planning to do, Harvey?
The children of Arkham won't know what hit him.
What are you talking about?
Ready to go.
Do it.
Harvey, what did you do?
What the hell did you do? Are Lady Arkham's drugs destroyed?
That blast was way bigger than you said! We
must have taken out a whole city block with it.
Wow.
Man, we lost a bunch of our own guys. The apartment next door. Jesus Christ.
We stopped the children of Arkham. That's all that matters.
No, it isn't.
That's what a leader does.
Kills people. You're doing great.
Hey, how quickly can we get a fire truck here?
Does a leader kill innocent people? You're a murderer now.
Their deaths are unfortunate. But think about everyone the children of Arkham could have hurt with those drugs. That feels like
you did
an
worse.
Price to pay. I couldn't just destroy the drugs. I had to make a statement. I needed the children of Arkham and any other potential enemies waiting in the shadows to know what I'm capable of.
Stupidity.
I'll do anything to protect my city. That I am the guardian of Gotham.
After what you've done tonight, everyone in Gotham is going to see who they really elected mayor. And when that happens, they
Two-Face will remember that.
Turn against you.
On the contrary, Bruce, this is what Gotham wanted. Oh, I can see tomorrow's headlines already. Hero Mayor saves citizens from Children of Arkham terror plot. Meanwhile, somewhere in the back they'll stick the article about Bruce Wayne's tragic suicide.
Whoa, what?
What the hell are you talking about?
You gonna murder me?
The shame you've suffered was just too much for you to bear. Your family's history, getting forced out of your company, losing all your money. No one will question finding you dead in Crime Alley so soon after you got out of Arkham.
Thanks.
Tragic, but unsurprising. Maybe even dear old Alfred will shed a tear.
If you kill me, you better make sure I'm dead. Because if not, what I did to Cobblepot will look like child's play.
Good to know.
Well, this is going great.
Come on, keep walking.
Guess I should have went as Batman.
Just keep moving.
Look at what you're doing. This is wrong, and you know it.
Hey, he said shut up.
Wow, right on my family.
I know that when you put that uniform on in the morning, you do it because you want to help Gotham. You are better than this. This is not how you help the city.
Sometimes you need to do a little bad to do a lot of good.
Yeah, no, that's
the
not how
children
this
of
works.
Arkham are trying to tear the city apart. We're saving it. Yeah, we finally got a leader who wants results.
Yeah, like killing other people.
You gotta see it. What the Penguin did to him. He changed him.
He's just had to get more firm in the face of the children of Arkham. He's still got the city's best interest at heart.
Your mayor just blew up a city block.
Sometimes to help the greater good, there's a price to pay.
People died.
Okay, now you do sound brainwashed.
Your fellow officers died.
But
if you think that's where he's gonna stop, you're just as crazy as he is.
Maybe he has a point. Shut up! You just don't get it. You don't understand. That's why we need to take you out. Maybe what? Nothing.
Just think for yourselves. You're not Harvey's puppets. You are more than
This isn't about the mayor. This is about protecting the city. And that's why we're not afraid to do what it takes.
Officer!
Whoa!
Your weapon! You okay?
Yeah.
Better now.
You really showed up in the nick of time. How'd you even find me? Dent just blew up a whole city block.
I know. The reports I'm hearing are just awful. Dent's gone way, way too far.
You think?
He's supposedly trying to stop the children of Arkham, but now he's become a goddamn terrorist himself. A terrorist with half the city's support behind him. The amount of blood on his hands. He and Lady Arkham might be neck and neck on body count by this point.
Dent needs to be stopped, Jim. Now. Or that block won't be the last thing that gets destroyed.
We'll stop him. But it ain't gonna be easy. It's a mess out there. I can't help but feel guilty. Batman gave me the information on where to find Lady Arkham's drug stockpile.
And you gave
handed
it
to
to
my superiors, and
okay,
this happens.
that wasn't your fault.
I'm trying to figure out what I can do to help, but I feel like my hands are tied every direction I turn. Grogan's out for Batman's head as soon as he can figure out a way to do it. I've never felt this frustrated with a system in my entire career.
Sounds to me like you're already on the right path, weeding the bad seeds out of the department.
Gordon, remember that.
Enforcers.
Yeah, I just hope it'll be enough. Everything is such a goddamn mess. Do you need a ride?
Thanks, but I've got it taken care of.
Really, though, thank you. I do appreciate that.
Lucius, what's the situation?
I figured out how he's causing the feedback loop. He's somehow connected a black box computer to your encrypted network. God, it's like a digital battering ram. If he keeps this up, he could smash through the Batcave firewalls at any minute.
He'd have access to the Bat computer. Hang on, Lucius. It's Alfred. I'm patching him in. Al, Lucius figured out how Penguin's cracking my security. He has a device that...
I'm afraid we have another problem to deal with. Mr. Dent is pulling up to the manor as we speak, and he's not alone.
Already?
Oh boy.
Sir, are you all right?
Penguin's
Not really.
hacking assaults are getting worse. At this rate, he'll have my tech compromised by the end of the night. Only place he could be hacking me from is Wayne Enterprises.
Well, I don't envy your position. Even Batman can't be in two places at once.
No, he can't. What if Harvey does something drastic to Bruce? I can go without the tech. Batman is more than just his tech. So
I'm going home.
Understood. See you soon.
I need to protect Alfred just in case. Ooh, speaking of, we just completed Chapter 5 of Episode 4. Another night at the office. See, my thought is he just tried to commit suicide on me. As where Lucius is alright, and Batman is more than just his tech, or at least we hope he's just his tech. By the way, gamer score is now 5,075. Alfred might be strong, he might be amazing, but if Harvey's going there and bringing people with, he just tried to kill me, or have me killed. I'm not going to lose my only father figure left in my life. So Alfred has got to be the choice. Batman loses his tech. He always finds a way around it, right? He's better than this. He's got a mind. Let's show it. All right, let's see what Harvey's got planned, shall we? This does not look good.
Not one step further.
Way to go, Alfred.
Oh, come on, Al. Put the rifle down.
But
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Really?
Somehow, I don't believe you. Back away, please, all of you.
Jesus, Al, it's me, Harvey.
No, not the Harvey I know. The Harvey I know would never have massacred innocent civilians. He isn't a murderer.
Murderer? When a general sends his troops to kill me, no one calls it murder. They call it war. And I am going to win the war against the children of Arkham. There's going to be casualties? Sure. Everything I do is for the safety and security of this city.
Oh, Is that why I'm about to be homeless?
Firewall breached.
Gotham? You don't have to suffer.
Well, I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Penguin is still hacking my tech. Guess I'll be doing this the old-fashioned way.
See? Batman's more than just his tech. Ooh, way to go, Alfred. Right in the knee. Hasta la vista, kneecaps.
Batman!
Yes, Batman.
What the hell are you doing here?
You've destroyed enough lives for one night. I'm taking you in.
Oh, I get it. You'll come to Bruce Wayne's aid when he needs it, but not mine. No, not when I needed it. You let that maniac Penguin maim me! Look at me! This happened under your watch! And you call yourself a hero?
I'm sorry I failed you. But it's not too late. Let me save you now.
Save me?
Two-Face will remember that.
You can't even save Bruce Wayne.
I already did.
He's dead. If you can't see the good I've done for this city, then you're no better than Lady Arkham. Or the Waynes. Now get out of here before I have you booked for obstruction of justice. You
Yeah, you don't know who I am. And I am.
You stand in the way of the law.
I love that there's no volume going on here. See, look. Batman doesn't need his tech.
You're gonna need more than this, Harvey. I know.
Oh my.
Know what those are? Explosive slugs!
Where did you even...
You don't have any of those in that little belt of yours.
You sure that's even gonna work? Well, it did. I need a miracle right about now.
Yeah, just try and hide, Batman. See how that works out for you.
How many of those do you have? Oh, my leg!
No! The bat's mine.
Use your head, Harvey. Killing me won't make you a hero.
Won't make you the White Knight. Way to go again, Alfred. Is that a sniper rifle now?
Your head or your heart?
That's not a good,
What's that sound?
What the?
That.
Get the hell off me!
Oh, thank God. Oh, no, not again. We need to put him out. Ugh. Well, now he's got half a suit.
You don't understand, Batman. Without me, Gotham is doomed.
No, with you, Gotham is
Who will
doomed.
stop Lady Arkham? The Penguin? The children of Arkham?
Don't you give up on me, Harvey. I know you're still in there. I still believe in Harvey Dent.
Ah, the Dark Knight.
That's good to hear.
Thank God he was finally stopped. Nice work, Batman.
My job's not done yet. I still need to find Lady Arkham before it's too late.
Well, I can take care of all this. Just need to figure out what to do with him. All the innocent lives he's responsible for. He should be locked up in Blackgate Prison. But that broken mind of his will probably only get worse in there.
He needs help. He was a friend.
Dan is too dangerous and too damaged to be kept in some holding cell at Blackgate. You have to get him into Arkham. They might actually be able to help him in there.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see what I
Gordon,
can do.
remember that.
Meantime, you stay safe out there, all right?
You too, Jim.
Al, what's
Bruce,
wrong?
The computer.
It's Penguin.
We need to cut the hard line now.
Bruce, all of your bat tech is linked to this computer.
I know.
If you take it offline, it will all be inoperable.
If Penguin hacks
I'm more
in,
than just
he'll
my
have
tech.
Control of all of it. I have to shut it down.
It had to be done. Episode 4, Guardian of Gotham. All right. We just completed Chapter 6 of Episode 4. The Good, the Bat, and the Ugly. The Good. The Bat. And the Ugly for 100 gamer score, G. Bringing our gamer score up to 5,175. Well, that was definitely something, wasn't it? All right. So let's see. Did you promise Joker a favor? You and 49 players agreed to owe Joker a favor after being released from Arkham, which is hilarious because that one's pretty much split down the middle. But I did lose that majority. Did you go along with Joker's plan? You and 31.2% of players chose to stop the fight instead of taking the advice to make a call and get out of Arkham. I mean, we got out anyway, but wow, I'm really going against the norm this time, aren't I? How did you get past the Enforcer barricade? You and 51.2% of players paid off the Enforcer at Harvey's security checkpoint. Did you deal with Harvey as Bruce or Batman? You and 43.9% of players chose to talk to Harvey on a personal level instead of threatening him as Batman. Yeah, that didn't work very well. I'm going against the norm on this one. Did you stop Harvey or Oswald? You and 45.6% of players chose to stop Harvey from destroying your home and risked Oswald taking away your tech. Again, Alfred, but yeah. It seems like I was against the norm on the most part on this one. Ha, my bad. My bad. I stick with every choice, though. I mean, the Joker's not the Joker yet. He's John Doe, so calling him the Joker, little bad. We don't know he's a main villain, so... And that one was split. I chose to stop the fight instead of taking the phone call. Kind of weird, because Batman would try to stop the fight with how it went, so people going against that. Looks like I did good on the checkpoint, which makes sense, because you're trying to make good on Bruce Wayne. I mean, Harvey wouldn't have been happy with Batman, as you saw. And, again, look what Harvey was going to do at Wayne Manor. I wasn't going to lose, Alfred. If he was going after him. Or Wayne Manor, for that matter. I mean, again, Alfred is Bruce's pretty much father. Whatever the case, we're about to start episode 5. So it does make me wonder if we can actually win this. Will this be the season finale, or will we have one more episode? Most intriguing. Of course, first, I guess we gotta play through the credits. Mr. Grumpy Gills, the beta fish. Nice. I do miss the next times and the previously on, though. That's something I definitely could have lived with. Oh well, whatever the case. Yep, I am Gotham. City of Light, Episode 5. The battle for control of Gotham intensifies, reaching a fevered pitch as Bruce discovers a renewed sense of purpose, and Batman finds himself pushed to the limit in a desperate effort to restore order. All right. Five days later.
The children of Arkham have taken hostages.
Oh, good. So not even,
High-profile Gotham citizens, including Police Commissioner Peter Grogan, who was taken while attempting to intervene.
So not even a game choices matter, etc., etc.
Carry on, gents.
Boss says it's time to get the Bat's attention.
Well, that's not good. I hope I'm not relying on tech.
Batman's sighted, boss.
Right on time.
Yeah.
Commissioner, get to safety. I can't just leave these people.
Really?
Batman! No! It's a trap!
Oh, wonderful. I mean, makes sense. Grogan, you're trying too hard.
No.
Oh, no. Well, Grogan, you actually were a good man. I'm sorry to see you go. Dick. Thank you.
You have to stop them.
I will.
Save our city.
Commissioner! Commissioner!
Not no more.
He's gone.
Dang. Well, I get the consequences of the tech, but at the same time, Batman is more than his tech, and I did say that. Alright, we just completed Chapter 1 of Episode 5, Loose Ends. Alright. Loose Ends 20G. Bringing our gamer score up to 5,195. Sadness. Well, Cobblepot's gonna pay for this. I guarantee it. Batman doesn't need tech. Flip phone.
Thank God. With the comms offline, I've no idea what's happening out there. I always fear the worst.
I need to get back to the Batcave. Figure out Penguin's next move. I can't let him keep hurting innocent...
Innocent me. Well.
Improve the armor.
Yes, he did.
Batman!
And gave that too.
Life off the grid must be treating you well, huh?
What's your point?
My point is, you're at the end of your rope. You can't even stop me offing a police commissioner. Without your toys, you're nothing. Just turn yourself over to my men. Scouts on it, they'll go easy on you.
I don't need toys to deal with the likes of you.
You sure about that, Batman? Because from the look of it, you could use a little help. Ta-ta, Batman! No, come on, just stay put.
I don't want to. I don't have to, and you can't make me.
Oh, bloody hell!
If I can just find a way to hack into it, I can get to Penguin. Capable of firing armor-piercing rounds. These could tear the city apart.
Yes, they could.
The shell is much tougher than the original model. What is Penguin gearing up for?
A war? He's making them for war like Iron Man didn't want to.
He's made improvements. Even deadlier than before.
We got that far
Wayne
before
tech
already.
in Penguin's hands. It's a dangerous weapon.
Well, let's rip it out. Well, we know what he's up to.
Another trap.
One of his men used a device that targeted my armor. If Penguin has more devices like that...
The Batsuit will be a liability.
Yep.
It's already in bad shape. It couldn't protect me from a knife, let alone Penguin's new arsenal. If Batman can't take the fight to Penguin, maybe Bruce Wayne can.
Face Penguin as Bruce. Without your armor, you'll be more vulnerable, but far from helpless. And meeting him as Batman would play right into his hand.
Penguin wants hostages to bait Batman. Bruce Wayne will be the perfect hostage.
You can get close and strike when he least expects it.
Besides, I won't be going alone. Get Gordon on the line. Give him our files on Oswald Cobblepot.
Ah!
Tell him that we did a little digging after he took my position as CEO. He should know who really killed Commissioner Grogan, and that the killer will be in Cobblepot Park. Tell him that Bruce Wayne will meet him there.
Well, I trust Gordon more than anything.
Lieutenant, these officers are at risk. Penguin is...
Wayne, get back!
You've got to send me.
Martinez!
I saw some kind of...
Oh no, not Martinez.
hidden behind the statue.
Hey, give us room.
A transmitter?
Wayne Tech.
Controlling the drones.
God damn it! Some of my officers are still in there. I'm not gonna let some two-bit thief kill my men!
If you can destroy the transmitter, Oswald loses control of the drones.
There's no way to get to it. You heard Martinez.
Lieutenant, you need a distraction. I can keep him talking while you get into position.
How the hell are you gonna do that? I don't think listening to the guy who publicly attacked him is at the top of his priority list.
Oswald and I grew up together. A little trip down memory lane could buy you at least a couple minutes.
That's all well and good, but he wants you dead.
Trust
He
me.
wants to gloat first.
I'm your best shot at getting those officers out alive.
This is insane. But I'm all out of options.
Now those are the best kind of options.
I'll go in around the back. If he sees me...
He won't.
He won't.
I'll keep him focused on me. You will get your chance.
Keep the perimeter tight. If he suspects anything before those drones are offline, we're both dead.
Yeah, let's hope we're better than that.
Same device that fried the suit. It's a hell of a trap, Oz.
Too bad I went as Bruce. What was up with that? Oh, flashback. I was like, what?
I hate them, Bruce. I really, really hate them. Making fun because my mum
It's crazy.
because she's in Arkham. Those bullies.
Yeah, it was kind of mine.
They better not.
Family's fault.
Oh. They say bad things about
Ooh.
my family. I'll smash the dumb faces. Stop us, please. I'll smash all the dumb faces.
And you're still trying to this day.
The Penguin's got a Wayne in Cobblepot
Episode
Park.
5, City of Light.
Oswald.
Bruce, welcome. The pigs are making it hard to bring in the bait for Batman.
But I'll do just
But
fine.
now that you're here, I have the perfect law.
I know, so do I, because I'm Batman.
Not that I'm upset, but What does bring you by? Hmm? Never known a Wayne to stick his neck out. Feels too good to be true.
I've come to talk, Oz.
It's a bit late in the day for that.
Never late.
Still, I'm chuffed you popped by. Well, so far, only Gotham's finest have bothered to show. They paid for sticking their snouts in where they don't belong. You know, I'm surprised Batman's not already here to save you.
I'm here to save
So
Batman.
on top of everything. Maybe I need to cause a few more screams.
Maybe you just aren't important enough. Everyone knows you're only Lady Arkham's.
I'm nobody's lackey, Wayne! Lady Arkham and I are more partners in crime.
You really
and
believe
Batman
that?
will show. He just can't help himself when lives are at stake.
You're not
And
wrong,
when he
but...
arrives, oh ho ho! The lights, the sounds, the blood running into the gutters. Once he's out of the picture, there'll be nothing left in our way. Mine or Lady Arkham's. She's got some pretty big ideas for the city, and they're about to kick into gear.
Lady Arkham doesn't care about you, Oz.
You distracted
She's just
him.
using you.
Oh, we've got an understanding, her and I. I don't know
Do you
about all
now?
this brouhaha. It wasn't so long ago that you and me met in this very park. Me,
I remember.
the gutter. You looking down from on high. Take a gander at us now, eh? Night and day. You'd hardly recognize us, would you?
I like the
I
monocle.
always treated you with respect, Oz.
Respect? Oh, don't make me laugh. You only learned the word after I tossed you out of your company.
Oh, remember that.
Damn it! Where the hell is he? He's usually so bloody prompt. Unless... This wouldn't be some kind of plan, would it? You working with the Bat? Did you really come here all alone, Bruce? If anyone could afford to keep that brute on the payroll, it's you.
I don't need Batman's help to bring you down.
Woo! You hear that, Batman? Someone's awfully full of himself. Not that I don't think you can handle yourself. You certainly do know how to beat down an unarmed man. I mean, the drug only reveals your true feelings. Felt like you were working out some issues there, eh, Bruce?
I am truly sorry for what happened, Oz. I never meant to hurt you so badly. I was drugged and...
You? Hitting me? I'm
Yes.
the one on top now, Bruce. And it's about bloody time. Your father locked my mum in Arkham Asylum to steal our fortune.
And that was on them,
He
not on
drove
me.
my own dad to suicide! The Waynes caused the ruin of my entire bloody family. Enough of this! You trying to get me all shaken up?
Is it working?
I'm not waiting any longer. Batman be damned. We're done chatting, old friend. I'm releasing these drones. They'll make mutton out of you and all the lawmen around this park. And then on to the rest of this bloody city.
Hey! We are not done here, Oswald.
Oh, yes, we are. We've been done for 20 years.
He's on to you.
Is that... I knew it.
Lieutenant!
Should've gone with it's my fault.
Don't know when you die, do you? You bastard!
Some days. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Bruce! You bastard!
You got a lot to answer for.
Oh, bloody pigs! How's this for an answer?
That's fine.
Is that all you got?
Show some dignity and defeat Oswald.
Oswald will remember that.
Freedom is right. I'm gonna make sure that bastard never sees the light of day. You did your best here, Mr. Wayne.
Thank you.
Gotham and the GCPD owe you. Thank you.
Let's settle for a beer.
Yeah, I think we can make that happen.
You think this
Gotham will
changes
hear
anything,
of
do ya?
this.
Lady Arkham's gonna have your heads served up on a platter.
He has a point. We just took down Lady Arkham's top man. She's not gonna stand for this.
No, she isn't.
I never thought I'd say this, but I hope to God that Batman has a better idea where she is than we do.
Working on it. I think. You know, really, I don't know. Well, it's nice to have it back up line.
How go the repairs?
Going offline kept Penguin from finding the Batcave, but it also scrambled our system. The Bat computer barely runs, and worse, most of my tech isn't working. It's going to take time to get everything up and running again. If it gets running again. It's going to make tracking down Lady Arkham a hell of a lot harder.
Said that right.
You've proven that you don't need armor or gadgets to help this city. In the end,
that was the whole point.
Bruce Wayne was the one to stop Penguin.
And for a beer.
Bruce, these last few weeks, I worry about the toll they've taken on you. Facing off against Harvey and Oswald in a matter of days. Not just the physical toll. Those were men you once trusted, and after finding out what you did about your father, people must seem a great disappointment to you. Always letting you down, even those whom you admire.
Well, not all people. You've never disappointed me, Alfred.
But I have.
Alfred, remember that.
Everything that happened, I could have stopped it if I'd done something all those years ago.
It's fine.
This,
you raised me.
It's my fault. All of it. I told you I wanted to leave your father's employ.
I'm glad you did.
But if only I had the guts to do something instead. Your mother.
You did. You raised You raised a man.
Wanted to put an end to his crimes. If I'd helped her, if I'd stopped Thomas, none of these horrors would have occurred. Lady Arkham, Oswald, even Harvey.
I don't blame you for what happened, Alfred. You did the best you could in an impossible situation.
Yep.
It helped to make me the man I am today.
Alfred, remember that.
Thank you, Bruce.
But
of
our
course.
work isn't done. The children of Arkham are still out there, and Lady Arkham.
With both Penguin and Mayor Dent off the board, she's the only remaining piece.
We need to figure out her next move. The
And
only thing we
that is a
do
problem.
know is that she moved on from her plan to poison the city. With Penguin gone and my CEO access restored, I can finally log into Wayne Enterprises and see exactly what Oswald was doing during his time in charge.
Stupid thing.
Cross-reference that with all the data we have on Vicky Vale. We might be able to figure out the Children of Arkham's next move. Damn it. I can't access the news feed. I need to get this working again.
Oh, well, that sucks. Yeah. but yet the Codex works. Because, you know, that makes sense.
Vicky Vale, mid-30s, reporter for the Gotham Gazette. And not in the public record, her true name, Victoria
Arkham.
To think she was here, in the manor. She gave nothing away of her true nature then.
Vicky embraced this identity to follow through on her twisted crusade.
Her mask inspires fear. Not unlike Batman.
But Batman does it to the criminals.
I just need to find her. The Children of Arkham. Their symbol dates back much farther than their terrorist activity. They formed to get justice for those wronged at Arkham Asylum. But the message fell on deaf ears. Until they found a leader Gotham couldn't ignore. The Gazette's records of the articles written by Vicky Vale. This record isn't complete.
You're right. There are notable gaps between entries. But yet, it doesn't seem she ever left the Gazette's employ. So what was she doing in that time?
This record wouldn't be easy to alter. Seeing what Oswald was up to could give us a fresh perspective.
Or we just go with it, right? Nah.
Your administrative access to Wayne Enterprises should have been reinstated by now, along with your title of CEO.
Let's see what Oswald was doing while he sat in my chair.
Master Cobblepot's sense of humor hasn't changed much since you were boys.
Can we just see what he was doing?
Well, let's check real estate.
He's trying to buy an island.
What on earth for?
Looks like he was using his new legal control of Carmine Falcone's assets and likeness to brand the place. It's some kind of tourist attraction.
Oh, God.
He was going to call it
Falcone Island.
Well, that's unexpected. I thought it'd be like Penguin Island or something.
We need to figure out Lady Arkham's next move.
Of course.
Well, let's check financial reports next.
Oswald certainly wasn't very frugal with my money.
You have a few yachts to return, it appears.
Also explains how the Children of Arkham had a seemingly endless supply of guns. Oswald was using Wayne money to arm them. Oswald altered several public records using the Wayne network.
All right. We'll get back to that then. I want to see surveillance.
Tapping into surveillance systems across Gotham. Any building using Wayne Tech security could be spied on from the CEO's office.
How is that any different than the back door into the Wayne network that he uncovered?
It's not. Unless... Hold on.
What did you figure out? Oh, neat. We're going to do that one last now. Now, I do want to check records.
Oswald manipulated my records as well.
It would appear your degree was in sociology?
And my medical records.
There are some, well, colorful diseases.
Were they sexual?
Hard to fix.
Oh, that's better.
Well, no surprise here, Oswald wiped away any trace of his criminal records. His background is completely fabricated.
He was enrolled at Cambridge? Ridiculous.
Calm down, Alfred. I'm sure the board realizes by now that they were fooled.
I'm guessing Alfred went to Cambridge.
All mention of her birth name, Victoria Arkham, is completely gone.
Wait. What's this? He also erased something from Vicky's research at the Gazette. I can't tell what was removed from here, but Wayne Tech leaves a trace when it alters data. One the Bat computer can decode.
What is it Miss Vale wanted to hide?
We'll have to find out. For now, oh god, Cobblepot Enterprise. I just noticed this.
What do we have here? They did more than just look at these schematics. Every building in Gotham with a Wayne Tech security system can be accessed from here and remotely controlled.
Wonderful.
If Oswald was the brawn, Vicky is the brains. So let's check her file. She may have left clues about what she was using Oswald's access for.
I guess back to Lady Arkham.
Now that we know how Oswald manipulated Vicky's records, the back computer should be able to... There. No more holes.
Yeah, let's check the Wayne Tech first.
Gotham City records, Freedom of Information requests, posts to conspiracy forums. All to find...
It's a list. Gotham buildings that use Wayne Tech security systems.
It's a list of targets.
City Hall, Arkham Asylum, GCPD headquarters, Gotham First National. It's almost every landmark in the city.
Wonder what her plan was.
We're onto something. Vicky wants to bypass the security at a Gotham landmark. But without a man inside Wayne Enterprises, she can't unlock that door remotely. She'll have to get her hands dirty. And when she does, we'll find her.
Bruce, you there? It's urgent. One of the Bat prototypes has been stolen.
By Lady Arkham?
Not quite. I'm patching you the feed now.
Oh, Catwoman, of course.
She stole from you?
Stole
After we
again.
opened our doors to her. After all that you two...
Alfred.
Yeah, I know, Bruce, but... why would she do this? Is she that cold-hearted? That selfish?
She must have her reasons.
Well, I'm sure she does.
The device she stole, it's a prototype. It's an electronic skeleton key. With it, you can bypass any security system made by Wayne Tech.
That key is far too dangerous in Miss Kyle's hands, especially with Lady Arkham still at large.
Get the car ready, Alfred. I'm going to get some answers from Selina.
Doesn't matter which car. She knows who I am one way or another. Hi.
Damn it. Hey, Bruce. I wasn't expecting you.
Oh,
Thought
I
I'd
bet
make
you
it outside
weren't.
the city limits, at least. Clearly, my ride needs a tune-up.
You should know by now not to underestimate me.
I thought you might be busy with, I don't know, saving the world. I'm flattered I rank so highly. But I know you're not here for me, are you? I don't blame you for wanting it back. I'm surprised you had a toy like this. No doubt Batman would use it for the good of Gotham, but the less noble options are so much more exciting. Why should I give it back?
Because you're better than
So
that.
much potential. Just imagine what I'd be able to dig my claws into.
A thief of your class doesn't need a device like that. It'd only be a crutch.
Says the man whose belt is an armory.
I'm not wrong, though.
Catch.
Thanks.
I know you're just playing into my pride. But you're right. I don't need a
Nope,
crutch.
you don't.
Oh, come on. Don't pretend you're not impressed. As long cons go, this one was a beauty. Getting into Wayne Tech's lab took a lot more than cracking a safe. I had to get close to people. Your friend Harvey. Poor guy just wanted to fall in love so bad. After that, it didn't take very long to get my introduction to his BFF. The great Bruce Wayne. Imagine my surprise when the rich playboy turned out to be Batman, Scourge of Gotham. I was always going to steal from Bruce Wayne. I just never expected he'd be so interesting.
You talk a good game, but I don't buy it for a second. You're not that shallow.
You really think you know me that well?
I know that whatever this started as, that's not all it means to you now.
Exactly.
The only thing it means is that I'm very good at my job. I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Gotham's a house on fire, and I'm not gonna burn with it. If you were smart, you'd get out of here too. This town hates you, hates your entire family. Just leave it all behind. Do something more meaningful with those skills of yours. You don't need the money, but think of the fun.
Someday, yeah. Maybe I will be able to leave Gotham. But for now, I am the only one who can save this city.
So humble. It'll be good to put some distance between us. After all, look at what happened to Harvey. It'd only be a matter of time before I crossed one of your lines. Isn't that right? My copy of the Boy Scout Handbook is out of date. I'm bound to break some rule.
Selina, I would never hurt you.
Bruce, that's
Selina,
really
remember
sweet.
that.
But it brings us to the root of our problem, doesn't it? You're upset that I'm leaving.
Wow, that was a really late achievement, if that was it. Took a while to unlock, because I think you probably unlocked before we ran into Selina in this area. Either way, we just completed Chapter 2 of Episode 5, or, well, something to that effect. All right. Let's go ahead. Revelations. Yeah, I feel like that's really late, but Revelations. That is not Revelations. Revelations. 20G, bringing our gamer score up to 5,225. Or 5,215, actually. My math is not always so great. Tell you what. All right. One more down. Even though, again, I'm pretty sure it was down a little bit earlier than what it was supposed to be.
What'd you think? That one night of sex meant we were going steady?
No.
Is that what you really thought?
Well, maybe it meant nothing to you, but what happened between us meant something to me.
Oh, Bruce.
Selina, remember
You're
that.
the sensitive type.
Just stop the show, Selina. Stop pretending nothing matters.
Look, Bruce. I'll admit that what you and I had, it wasn't terrible.
But
you were just another job. A more intriguing job than I was expecting. But still a job. And that job's done. I'm done with you. It's not complicated. I'm not a good person. I'm certainly no hero, and I don't want to be. I'm a thief. That's all I am. I told you that from the start. I never pretended to be anything else.
Stop. It's not true. I know there's more to you than that. You're just afraid to admit it.
You'd like it if that were true, wouldn't you?
I would.
Why would you even think that? I've made my feelings pretty clear. Why aren't you listening?
It's
because
easy.
I love you, Selena.
Selena, remember that.
You barely know me. Bruce, if that's your idea of love, I feel sorry for you. Well, there's one good thing to come out of this. Now I know I was right. You really are just like everyone else. Can't wait to get out of this place.
I'll see you around.
Sadness.
Lucius, I've got the key. Hold on, Alfred's on the line. Hey, Alfred,
Bruce, Lady Arkham, she's here.
Oh.
I tried to keep them out, but...
Alfred? Alfred!
Really? Why is everybody continuously trying to kill poor Alfred? The poor guy's old. Let him freaking just live what's left of his life. Sheesh.
Lucius, it's Bruce. He's not here. Damn it.
It also looks
going to
like,
search for clues.
Just tell me how I can help.
Get over here as fast as you can.
I'm on my way. We're gonna find him, Bruce.
I know. Need to focus. Figure out what happened here. What happened to you, Al?
Alright, let's start over
Boston
here.
Completely destroyed. Alfred must have barricaded himself in here. But they got in anyway. Blood pattern looks like it came off a high-velocity hit.
Hopefully not Alfred's.
This pool cue was used as a weapon. Swung so hard it broke in half.
Wonderful.
Face was knocked over in the struggle. The fight left nothing untouched.
Yep, and that on its own is not good.
A scuff mark. What could have caused this?
Lots of things. Alfred, for one.
Outwards from a single point. Ash everywhere.
Guessing that might be what the scuff marks
Something
are.
big was thrown against this wall. Or someone.
Well, hopefully not Alfred.
What did they do to you, Alfred?
Thought I remember something being up there.
How the hell...
Trust me when I say you don't want to know. So not doing so great.
Alfred used the pool cue as a weapon. Broke it across his attacker's head. When that didn't stop him, he used the jagged end to stab him, spraying blood across the pool table.
That seems right. I'm gonna say those two.
I don't see a connection here.
Dang. Alright. I guess.
These weren't scattered by the same event.
Alright, so that only leaves one more idea.
The poker couldn't have made that crack.
Okay, well, I'm missing something then, just so you know.
I don't see a connection here.
Well, now I'm lost. Oh, I never broke it. Okay, that makes more sense.
Alfred grabbed the fireplace poker to fend off an attacker. But it was knocked away.
I mean, that only really leaves these two right here.
Lady Arkham must have used the concussion blast from her staff to try and stop Alfred.
Okay, that does make sense, actually. Looks like Alfred just lost a life.
What happened? The children of Arkham broke in.
Yeah, Wayne Manor's not too safe,
himself
is it?
Inside the parlor.
Also, I just completed Chapter 3 of Episode 5. I, again, think that might be behind, but I'm lost, so whatever at this point. On the trail is the achievement. On the trail, 20G, bringing our gamer score up to 5,235. All right, and also publish it over on Facebook for our friends. On the trail. Weird stopping points, if you ask me, today.
Had just enough time to grab a pool cue as a weapon before Lady Arkham blasted the doors open. He broke it across one of their heads, then stabbed him to get away. Another assailant tackled Alfred, knocking over the vase. Alfred almost escaped, but then Lady Arkham
until he
entered the
didn't.
parlor. Used her staff's concussion blast, scattering all the furniture in her path.
Because an old man, they couldn't beat an old man.
So Alfred grabs the nearest thing to use as a weapon to defend himself. But Lady Arkham deflected Alfred's attack, causing the poker to fly across the room and lodge into the wall. More blood on the mantle. He smashed his face into it.
Poor Alfred.
Wait. That picture doesn't belong there.
No, and there's a note too. I can clearly see it right there.
Lady Arkham wanted me to find this. Alfred. The butler did it. Password reckoning. You have no idea.
Maybe I do.
Bruce Wayne, you should be right.
that didn't happen.
Your butler, the man who raised you like his own son, will suffer in your place. But don't worry, you'll get him back eventually. Peace, my bloody peace.
Alfred. My God.
Oh.
Alfred is paying for the things my family has done. I'm responsible for this.
All right. Well, then let's get to work.
Hey, you stole my other line.
Alfred keeps adjusting his glasses. The reflection. He's making sure I see the reflection in his glasses.
Good job, Al.
He knows the Bat computer can use multiple reflection angles to recreate the room that he's in. And I can view the virtual image using my cowl.
Good thinking, Alfred.
I mean, at least I don't have anything to do there.
Freeze frame on the first signal Alfred gives.
Paint us a picture. Here we go.
Ah. Child of Arkham, stairs, camera. I guess the stairs seem the most important.
Cement walls. We're in a basement. Alfred's trying to look at things that might give us a clue to where he's being held. Professional-grade camera. Probably came from the Gazette's office. He's wounded.
Would make sense.
Must be one of the thugs Alfred fought upstairs.
Okay, looks like we've seen all there is to see in this frame. Let's move on to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
Oh, I was like, doesn't really look like anything changed. Water heater.
A service company for the water heater. I can use their records to find home addresses for their clients.
We're getting closer.
Yeah, but we're not there yet. Doesn't seem to be anything else here.
Let's keep looking.
Nothing else to see here.
Moving on.
Oh, Lady Arkham's about to punch Alfred. I mean, a Mason stamp first,
Only
why
one
not?
Masonic lodge in the city. Gotham City Fraternal Order of Stonemasons.
So the house was built in 1945 by them. That's a big lead. Lady Arkham.
A very good lead.
Keep searching. Jump to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
Alfred, you are amazing.
Window.
What's that outside?
Give me a second. They're by a bus stop.
There we go.
Okay, I think we have enough to pinpoint a location.
Well, let's hope.
All right. So let's see. Let's do the build you.
All homes built on that date.
One's near a bus stop.
I can get the bus line from this, but no stop number. This will help pinpoint the neighborhood.
Probably
These are all
repairs.
the homes serviced by this water heater company on the days and months listed.
I guess basement 2. All right, so let's see. I feel like it's gonna be more close this way.
You are not going to believe this.
What is it?
Lady Arkham is back at the Vale House, where she killed her foster parents. According to its records, it has a basement.
Oh.
We know where Alfred is, but I'm without a working batsuit.
Actually.
Ooh, 2.0.
One of the early prototypes.
It has basic cowl functionality, but outside of that,
it doesn't protect much more than your identity, I'm afraid.
It'll have to do. I mean, let's be fair. Back to basics is not a bad idea.
Thank you,
I don't need tech.
It doesn't have
We
all
learned
the bells
that.
and whistles, but it should still scare the crap out of criminals.
And that's what we're going for the most.
This ends tonight.
I mean, make some no. Watch out for the trap, Batman.
Heading into the basement.
Be careful.
No. No. I knew it was there, too.
Batman!
I'm all right.
But it was a camera angle, but Batman knew what to do there. Though, wouldn't it have been hilarious, though, if it would have blown his kneecaps off? Oh, that would have went interesting.
There's no one here. No Alfred.
Damn it!
There's blood on the walls. I'm going to see what I can find.
Standing by.
Looks like there's a
blood
path.
hasn't congealed yet.
Means we can't be far behind them.
This is where they had Alfred. Where they beat him.
All right. Yeah, like I said, it looks like this goes into the wall.
There's a boot print in the blood. Lady Arkham's soldiers dragged him. The trail stops at the wall. Actually, it goes under it.
Sounds like there's more to this basement than it would appear.
Taking a closer look.
Let's look
the
at
wall
it
is
first.
just a facade.
Why would the Vales have a false wall in their basement?
Let's push it.
Now let's find out where the Vales were hiding.
It was just in the off case Alfred was back there, or a trap.
There's a small room with a hole in the floor.
So, this looks like it's been here for a while.
Alfred!
Nope.
I'm going inside.
Oh, God. I think Vicky was abused.
What's down there? Do you see Alfred?
No. It's some kind of torture chamber. Shackles, belts.
No wonder it was personal.
Blood.
What?
Vicky.
Don't punish me. Right, that's what the kid said.
Their child.
I'm beginning to understand.
What is there to understand? To willfully hurt a child?
It's why she killed the Vales. They abused her.
I'm not saying what she did was right, but I can't imagine what she went through.
The Vales' foster children may not have been the only ones to suffer here. I followed Alfred's blood into this hole. If he had any opportunity at all, he would have left me a clue.
Maybe, Guess let's look at stuff.
The belt. It's caked in blood.
Ugh. Oh, wait on the bloody claws for a second.
Blood on them. Old. And new. Vicky did to Alfred what was done to her.
Yeah.
Disturbing. Vicky created her here, in this room. This is where Vicky Vale became Lady Arkham.
Oof. There's Alfred's glasses. I guess let's
Bloody
check the bloody
scratches,
claws.
Fingernails. Someone tried to climb out.
Alfred?
No. There are drawings. Vicky must have drawn them when she was a prisoner. The chalk here is different, newer. One piece apart from the others.
Makes sense.
The same color as my tech. Can't be a coincidence.
It's not.
Maybe.
I thought you didn't have. Whatever.
The highlighted words read, "To Arkham."
All right, what's the right say?
That drawing looks like Alfred.
And me.
He left me a message using this chalk, but there must be more to it.
All right.
He left me a message using this chalk, but there must be more to it.
Weird. Am I just linking these two together then?
Alfred left me another clue. This is what he wanted me to find. To see. He's modified one of her own Lady Arkham drawings to include himself. And these two words. To Arkham.
Then she's
going to Arkham, and she's taking Alfred with her. That's the final piece.
I mean,
Arkham.
Yeah.
She's been using Wayne Enterprises to get access to the buildings with Wayne Tech security systems, including Arkham Asylum. She's going to open the doors, release the inmates, and she took Alfred with her. Call Gordon at the GCPD.
I'm on it.
Lady Arkham won't be expecting us. We'll catch her by surprise.
Guess I don't care about his glasses. Alrighty then. Arkham Asylum, 12:15 a.m.
Everything good?
Orderlies are rounded up.
That's the last of it then.
The children of Arkham have taken over.
Lieutenant Gordon says the GCPD are on their way. He's leading the team himself. If you can find Alfred, maybe you can get him out of there before all hell breaks loose.
Almost ready. Let her know.
Copy. On our way. Go ahead. I got this.
And you're out. Hello there.
This
All right. Completed chapter 4 of episode 5, The Legacy, 20G. And yes, we are Batman, aren't we? The Legacy. 20G, bringing our gamer score up to 5,255. So we're almost done now, aren't we? Yep.
Now, Vicky. Tell me where Alfred Pennyworth is.
The butler. Bruce Wayne has a bat on his payroll.
Answer the question.
No, I like Alfred.
Where he is doesn't matter. He'll be dead soon.
That's
another corpse in Bruce Wayne's family.
Killing him won't solve anything.
But it will teach Bruce Wayne a lesson.
Yes, sure.
And all of Gotham will learn. They won't look the other way. Not again.
And when did Gotham look away from you, Vicky?
Don't try to psychoanalyze me, Batman. You have no idea what I've done to come this far. Too much to turn back now. Enough of this. Your time.
I decided not to say anything, apparently.
Vicky! There's nothing you can do, Batman.
I can stop you, or
the
try
true
to.
Children of Arkham. These souls kept behind bars. Open the doors!
Oh, wonderful. Now I have a barrage of people.
Freedom is yours. The only one standing in your way is Batman.
Batman. He stuck me in here! Me too. Let me out. He's the crazy one.
I mean, yes, wearing a bat suit does make me a little crazy. Well, that was easy. Hi, Harvey. Kind of forgot about that. Time to save some orderlies.
Batman! The entire security system's offline. Every inmate's loose.
Get out of
The
here.
leader of the Children of Arkham. Did you see her?
They went.
Wow, Batman didn't even take time. He was just like, oh, yep, you pointed that way. What if it would have been wrong?
You're not getting away, Vicky.
So am I saving everybody and capturing Vicky? All right. Seems to be the smartest move. I like the chair. Go WrestleMania on their butt. We gotta use the taser. Come on. I guess the light fixture. I like that idea. Not sure what it's gonna do, but it's kind of what I thought. Oh! See? Good job, Doc. Dang, I was hoping for the best. That was cool, nonetheless. Lady Arkham's dead, Vicky. Or Victoria. Now you're just...
Take
oh,
your
no.
time, Saz.
That's the plan.
Did he just blow his hand off? Oh, neat.
You're going to die.
Let me guess, because another scar. Way to go, Gordon.
Truly inspiring. Such a pleasure to see your work in person.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
Gordon's here.
We'll round up the rest
Let's
of the
just drink some water.
You stop Lady Arkham.
Oh God, not him again. Well, he's not paying attention to me, so forget him.
There's no way out now.
There's always another way here, Batman. All the people that Thomas Wayne condemned to this place unwillingly, they speak through the walls. Their ghosts walk. They know the way.
I can't help those people now.
Sure.
But I can help Alfred Pennyworth. Take me to him.
My pleasure.
Well, that was unexpected. Of course. So what is this?
Vicky!
You're not well, Vicky. You need professional
Icky Vicky.
help.
Says the man dressed as a bat.
Takes one to know one.
Let him go.
The butler has to die.
Butler doesn't have to
Payment
die.
for Thomas Wayne's sins. He took away my family, so I'll take away his sons. If you really want to save the butler, bring me Bruce Wayne.
Well, that's
If anyone can
easier said
find
than
him,
done.
It's you. He's probably cowering behind a 12-inch thick wall and 100 bodyguards right now.
Why should I trust you'll keep your word?
Because my mask is off now, Batman.
She'll remember that.
I won't lie. You're
You
doing
were
so
gonna
much
lie
for
with it
one
on.
man.
Oh,
Vicky, stop playing games.
This isn't a game to me. You know, Batman, I really don't understand. Why are you fighting me? I've done great things for Gotham. Falcone and him
Yeah,
deserved
sure you
to
have.
die. If anything, I did you a favor. We're fighting the same fight, Batman. Can you see
yeah,
that?
but I would have done it different.
We want the same things.
Those men deserved their day in court.
just like everyone else.
So they could have gotten off like they did so many times before?
That's not our place to judge.
They got exactly what they deserved. My justice is final and absolute.
Boy, I feel like
You
Arthur
shouldn't be
Harrow
here.
there
You
in the
shouldn't be
Moon Knight
defending him.
series.
You think Bruce Wayne is any better than his father? He hides behind his status and wealth. He's a coward, leaving other men to carry his burdens.
Boy,
You aren't my
uh-oh.
enemy, Batman.
Boy, is she gonna be egg on her face when she finds out that Bruce Wayne has not been cowering.
I'm curious, Batman. I know why I wear the mask. It's who I am. Who I was always meant to be. What about you? Do you wear the mask to hide? Or to become who you really are?
To become who I really am.
Are you the man? Or the mask?
Batman is who I am, who I need to be, to do what must be done.
If that's what you believe, you're lying to yourself. You wear the mask so that you can't be held accountable. And once you're dead, I'm going to mount that mask on my wall. But first, I'll see the man beneath.
And no. She really took a lot of time to set up those traps, didn't she? Oh, this is kinda beautiful. So she cared about her brother, it looks like. Oh, poor Alfred. What's wrong with his eye? Oh, nothing. It's just bruised a little bit.
You came for me.
I'll always come for you, Alfred.
After what you said, I knew
What did I
you'd
say?
come. The man I made you.
Just hold on, Alfred. Did you see where she went?
She just disappeared.
I'm getting you out of here.
Above you!
Interesting how you speak to him. So familiar. Alfred. Such concern. For someone you've never met before.
It's called compassion, Vicky. Something you seem to know very little about.
Sounds like deflection to me. There's more.
You're not wrong.
It makes me wonder. Do you really care? Only one way to find out.
Batman, don't you?
Shut up, old man! You've seen my true self. Your turn. Prove that you can. Take off your mask. Let me see the man you really are.
If that's what it will take to save him.
No!
The look on her face. Oh, those widening eyes. That was something else. Oh boy. All right, so somewhere along there we completed Chapter 5 of Episode 5. That gave us Executive Decision for 20 more G. And also puts us on our last achievement. All right. Executive Decision. 20G, bringing our gamer score up to 5,275. All right. All right, so with us being on the final chapter, let's go ahead and finish this. We got enough time.
No, Bruce.
This must be some kind of trick. Bruce Wayne, he'd never be the man Batman is. He only looks out for himself.
Bruce doesn't exist.
Now I understand. As Batman, you can prey upon the weak, the defenseless.
I
just
mean,
like your
for the
father
bad guys.
did. A true Wayne. There's nothing heroic about you.
I can't change what happened in the past. I would have fought for you, Vicky. No one should have to suffer the way that you did.
You don't know how I suffered. But you
Really?
will. I'll show you what Thomas Wayne did to me. To my family.
Oh, my ear. Oh, poor Alfred. At least he doesn't have to see the rest of this pitiful fight.
No more lies. No more talk. The only truth left is in your death.
Really? I mean, sure. Oh. Oh, that hurt a little.
I'll bury you.
Vicky, you might want to quit whatever you think you're doing. Sorry, no go.
Stop, Vicky. It's over.
Nothing will keep me from my revenge.
Oh. Well, that hurt. She is good, I'll give her that. Blow for blow. Oh, nice. No, this is not good. Trying to kill us.
You belong in this place, Bruce. Lost, forgotten, buried. And Gotham will not mourn. The sins of the Wayne bloodline end here.
Yeah, no, sorry, I'm gonna create many more. Nice. Alfred is getting extremely lucky there.
I see your true face. I'll never trust you.
Yeah, apparently the building's not gonna trust me either day. Nice. A week later.
As to last week's events at Arkham Asylum, a spokesperson for the GCPD assured us that the breakout has been contained and all inmates have been returned to their cells. Miss Vale is missing and presumed dead, following a gruesome battle with the caped vigilante known only as the Batman.
So they know that she was Lady
End
Arkham.
of Children of Arkham's
Yep.
Reign of Terror.
If the
Be
public
to your
knew
health,
half of it.
Lucius. The Bruce of Batman.
It's better that they don't.
Any word from Miss Kyle?
And I don't expect I'll be hearing from her anytime soon.
With everything that's been going on, I haven't gotten a chance to thank you for what you did, sacrificing your identity for my safety. But it was a dangerous thing to do.
It's never dangerous when it involves you, Alfred.
The secrecy you've worked so hard to maintain. Gone.
Without you, none of this would work. You are my family.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how good it is to hear you say that.
Alfred will
After
remember
everything
that.
that's happened. And your ear? At least there's something left of it.
Thank goodness
Dr.
for that.
Tompkins assured me it adds character.
That it does. We will get through this, Bruce. Don't lose sight of the fact that you've done some real good for Gotham. You
I hope
should
you're
be
right,
proud.
Alfred.
I didn't take them down alone. I had help. You, Lucius, Gordon, Selina, and all those who gave their life fighting for Gotham.
To those who helped, and those we lost.
The damage done by the Children of Arkham has left Gotham a city in turmoil. Faith in
But
those
imagine
at
we
the
have no
top
mayor
has perhaps
anymore.
irrevocably been shaken. Acting Commissioner James Gordon has promised to speak out about the issue tonight during an emergency citywide address.
And I hope, despite the recent terror that's gripped our city, that Gotham's leading citizens will come out to show their support.
Will his token appointment be enough to regain the city's trust? It remains to be seen. But experts agree that
Gordon requested Gotham's leaders to stand behind him. Leaders like you. Let Gotham see who Bruce Wayne truly is, and let them know what you plan to do for its future.
Well, this could be a fresh start.
For you, and for this city. Though, in Gotham, the only figure that can make as much impact as a Wayne
is Batman.
You've helped this city tremendously, both as Bruce Wayne and Batman. And that person, whether he dons a cape or not, is someone I'm proud of and honored to call my friend.
Aww.
That's a lot to live up to, you know. I won't let you down, Alfred.
I know you won't. So, what do you intend to do about tonight?
Well, Lucius has yet to invent a suit that'll let Bruce Wayne and Batman be in the same place at once.
That is unfortunate.
It is, because that'd be neat.
I suppose you must decide whose appearance will be more valuable. As Bruce, you can help repair the damage done to your name, get the public support so that you can change things from the top down. But Batman is a symbol of justice and strength. Maybe in these dark times, that is truly what Gotham needs the most. Perhaps one is truly the mask, and one is who you truly believe you are.
I'm Batman. The mask has always been Bruce.
Batman will be.
You'll make quite the impression. Gordon will be grateful.
Alfred, remember that. Fixing my family's legacy, it isn't.
Acting Police Commissioner James Gordon, who will address
It isn't
the
what
city
matters.
for the first time in the wake of the terrorist attacks perpetrated.
My family
by
had a
the
bad
Arkham.
name, and yes, I could do good,
as acting
but
police commissioner,
as Batman, I can give people hope
Commissioner
again.
Gordon.
Because
That doesn't
people
sound
see
right.
Batman. They don't see Bruce Wayne as much. You don't see Bruce taking down Two-Face.
Batman.
And, well, he did take down Cobblepot, but...
Is everything all right? I assume you're not here to give a speech. So, what is it?
I wanted to show Gotham that I stand with its new commissioner.
Acting commissioner. But all the same, I
Permanent
appreciate
commissioner.
it. City's on edge. Tonight can make all the difference. You're one hell of an addition to this lineup. Gotham's best and brightest have turned out for this. I know you're not a man of many words, but I'd like to say something to Gotham on your behalf. Is there anything you'd like them to know? Maybe about how you'd like to be seen moving forward?
Tell them I'll always be watching out for them.
I'm sure they'll appreciate hearing that.
Gordon will remember that.
You know, I always wanted this. To be commissioner someday. To have
And
the
in
chance
some
to
timelines,
shape
you
this-
are. And you're gone.
I should probably
I
be
hate when
used
he
to
does
that by
that.
now.
You'd think.
Now, in the last few weeks, as much violence
6:30
and
p.m.
terror as I've seen, I've also seen the citizens of this community band together to fight those threats.
Because Batman is a beacon
One of
of
those
hope.
citizens is Batman. He wanted me to tell you all that he'll be watching, ensuring the safety of our good citizens. But one hero cannot change Gotham on his own.
You
He
are
needs
right.
all of you, too. Let Gotham be a city of heroes. United, strong, and hopeful.
Oh no. What is this all about? I mean, it does show that I'm always watching, right?
Clear the area. Get that bastard to lock up.
Also, wow.
Just minutes ago, Acting Commissioner James Gordon delivered a rousing speech that turned...
All right, well, that's not super weird at all. All right, we completed Chapter 6 of Episode 5, which also brings us to an end, but there's still a little bit of the story left, so I guess we're just finishing it out now, huh? I mean, I guess Bruce could have saved him, but I think them seeing Batman and him always watching shows that he's always watching, which will mean that the criminals won't dare do anything because Batman's always watching them. I think that's why this was a good idea. A New Day in Gotham is the name of the achievement. Now they know not to screw with people, because if they do, Batman will show up and protect. And that might make crime be less doable. Criminals, it'll be like the Dark Knight, really, where criminals didn't want to be criminals anymore, and then the Joker tried to make it, work that way. That brings our gamer score up to 5,375, and that's why I chose to go as Batman, to follow the Dark Knight route. of making criminals be afraid to want to go out and commit stuff. All right. Also, while we're at it, ironically, this also does complete another game. So along with everything else we got going on, all right, so let's go back into Twitter. Find wherever Batman... Oop, I found where Batman started. Wow, holy crap. Batman was like, I found me. All right, so copy back tweet. That Batman, the Telltale series, 1,000 out of 1,000 gamer score achieved for Xbox One, bringing this up to 5 games, mastered and fully gained. I'll put that on Facebook as well. All right. And another post, or a publish, I mean. All right, let's go ahead and finish this up now, shall we?
Into a shocking assassination attempt on his life. Batman made short work of the assassin.
Oh boy, it's gonna be tough to top that.
But I'll give it a shot.
So... I don't mind the laugh, but, episode 5, City of Light. So... all inmates were returned, except for John. Did you successfully distract Penguin? You and 23.1% of players could not keep Penguin distracted long enough for Gordon. I'm sorry, Gordon. Did you blame Alfred for his involvement with Thomas Wayne? You and 67.9% of players comforted Alfred that he wasn't to blame. Or the other choices told Alfred it didn't matter who was at fault. 2.3 blamed Alfred for not stopping Thomas, and 2.1 of players did not respond as Alfred blamed himself. Neat. How did you respond to Selena? You and 91.3% of players regard Selena as more than a thief. Good. She is. Did you take off your cowl? You and 73.1% of players removed your cowl and revealed your identity to Vicky. Makes sense. Now, what I'm actually curious in is probably the next one, which is probably going to involve, did I go as Bruce or Batman? What did people do? Oof. Did you attend Gordon's address as Bruce or Batman? You and 38.4% of players showed up to Gordon addressed as Batman. So more went as Bruce. Interesting. So, I'm sorry for not being able to distract Penguin. I know what I should have probably went with, but, alright, of course you should comfort Alfred, regarding something as more than a thief. I mean, most comic book lores have them either dating or they've married a few times. I'm glad more people was like, oh no, Alfred. Now, as for addressed as Batman, I guess that could go either way. Because either one's a strong figure, prominent. But, see... I took Bruce as more the mask, like they've stated in a few things. And like in The Dark Knight as well, the reason why criminals and crime was down was because Batman was everywhere, that criminals feared him. And so I felt that was the way to go. Not just that, but yes, Bruce should fix his family's legacy. But Bruce should be different than Batman. If he's late, if he doesn't do stuff, you don't want them connecting the two dots. Which they still could. I mean, who else has money to do the stuff that he does? But, you know, kind of is what it is, I suppose. What a game. Well, I'm actually glad, though, that we actually completed this game via actually finishing it before the night's end and not, oh no, we have 2 chapters left, like the last 2 Telltale games. And it was like, oh, we gotta finish the next time. It's like 30 minutes or less. Well, I think it was 30 minutes, well, 20-something. And then almost an hour. This time we almost took up the full 3 hours, so very proud of that. So once these credits end and it brings us back, we'll talk a bit. Just because I kind of want to pat out the 3-hour mark. Will I pat it out? I don't know. That remains to be seen. But we'll figure it out in a few moments. I know the credits are about done rolling. Rocco Snugglebuggle. Neat. All right. Well, that took up about 2 minutes, though, didn't it? Or maybe a minute. I tried to press B. It's A. Batman season overview. Oh, get my season overview. Yes. I'm curious. Didn't know that was a thing. Wow. Your Batman Bruce was merciful 100%. Dang. It takes heroic restraint when dealing with criminals, keeping oneself from taking it too far or inflicting unnecessary pain and suffering. Dang. 59% honest, 83% collaborative, and 89% compassionate. Dang, I'm a merciful Batman Bruce. That's neat. I kind of wish they do that more in the Telltale games. I think Game of Thrones tried to do it, but... Alright, we'll leave it paused like that. So, what did I think of the game? Well, like you all know, I really have enjoyed the Telltale games. Game of Thrones, Minecraft, I think now this. I mean, I am a big comic book fan. Moon Knight still being my all-time favorite superhero, always has been since the early 2000s. But I think I do like this one the most. Don't get me wrong, Game of Thrones is really close up there. But I love the fact that it's Batman. Like, the choices you get to make and whatnot. I mean, first of all, this game was well, I can't say it was way more action-packed. Game of Thrones had action, but I feel like I was doing a lot of button combinations on this one, even more than that. So I'm going to say I feel like this one was more action-packed. The choices, the fact that, you know, you could help create Two-Face, the way you did, I like it. So I really do like this game. Now, do I think that this got an achievement difficulty rating of 1 or not? I believe it does, considering all the achievements, again, are just story-related. And the only one to really go outside of that is Minecraft so far. And sure, you can die, you can lose, and restart it, and maybe that is skill-based a little bit, but it's trial and error. Eventually, you'll get lucky if you're not great at it. So I can't really see this being more than a difficulty of 1 out of 10. So that's, as usual, where it will be placed, unless further noticed, but... So, that brings us to another game completed, and another season done with. Even though we're not really counting episodes and seasons, but still, nonetheless. I'd like to thank you all for coming in and either listening, watching, completing the game by watching, or seeing the game and be like, wow, this is pretty easy. I think I can do this. The whole point of the show is always to help you guys perfect and get a gamer score if that's what you care about. I care about perfecting stuff. The gamer score is just an added bonus to show that it is possible that you too can complete something and perfect it. Not so much to be like, oh, look at me, I've got such a high gamer score. I do tell you the gamer score because that does get people interested to come into it, see the show, and be like, wow, okay, I see what he's doing. At least I hope. So, we'll go ahead and leave it here for today. We'll start a new game up tomorrow, hopefully. As always, if I don't, I'll let you guys know that we're not doing a show that night. Probably around the time of the filming through either Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever sites I can put out there. So do feel free to follow, like, subscribe, whatever you do on each of the sites. It's always much appreciated. And we always can use more members of the perfectionist community. But until then, remember, keep perfecting, keep completing. And until next time, I hope you have fun. It's the importance of the games in the end.